Hello, goodbye, hello, goodbye, hello, goodbye. Beatles again. They pop up in a lot of me videos, didn't they? This is Galactical Guardians issue 12, which is the second part of this story that don't have a title. So let's call it the one where Dax and phyla-vell gan to the realm of Oblivion and they meet Miles Storm from odd issues of Quasar, and then the Dark Phoenix rip-off of the New Defenders is there, and Miles nicks the Quasar bands. That is the full title. It's like an episode of Friends. This is a simple cover showing off Captain Marbles, the real one, phyla-vell. She gets this new costume at the end of this issue, and this is our first look at it. I think one of the problems with this character was she was always changing costume and name and powers. For a character who really only appeared in 3 or 4 different series, she always had something different in each one. I think this is maybe her best design, since it is the one that is uniquely her. It's not based on or paying homage to another character like her dad or her brother or Quasar. This one is something that is just hers. She dies in like 3 issues time, so redesigning her was more than pointless. I didn't really need a gan out of the backstory, since this story's now official title did most of that. But Captain Marbles, the real one, phyla-vell, and Dax, they went in search of Moongarden's soul, and they got transported to the lands of Oblivion, where they encountered Miles, who nicked the Quasar bands. And now he intends to feed the 2 members of the Galactical Guardians to the big dragon rip-off of Dark Phoenix, so that it can regain all its big cosmic energy and him and the dragon can fuck off from this realm. So he feeds Captain Marbles, the real one, phyla-vell, to the dragon. And how is she gonna get out of this one? She isn't. She gets gobbled up. But who cares about that boring lesbian? Because something much more amazing is about to happen. Quasar shows up. Now this might be a big so what for some of you, but Quasar is great. He is one of my favourite Marvel heroes. His series from the 90s, written by Marky Mark, my favourite writer, that is like one of my all-time favourite things ever. But after that series, Quasar, he kind of just got shunted to the background, or he would be offered up as a casualty for big crossover events. Well, here we have the sort of story I have wanted all along. Quasar, he shows up and he starts fighting Miles. Quasar, he showed up because he felt the disruption in the Quasar bands. And then Dax, he chops off Miles's hands, and it is a nice callback to the Quasar story where Miles did the same thing to Quasar. And now Quasar is finally reunited with his Quasar bands. He had died a few years ago, and in his stead, Captain Marbles, the real one, phyla-vell, she started wearing them. But then Quasar came back to life in a Quasar energy form. Well, now he has got his Quasar bands back. But the nasty dragon demon has woken up, and it's up to Quasar and Dax to do something. And Miles, he is thrilled that the dragon is going to eat Quasar as well, because that's even more energy to help them break the barriers between the realms and escape from Oblivion. And then something starts happening, and Captain Marbles, the real one, phyla-vell, she emerges from the dragon's stomach with a sword and the body of the beautiful bald lady Moongarden. A bit of an anti-climax, but this is meant to be a big moment for Captain Marbles, the real one, phyla-vell. Then we have a moment we never get these days where Quasar, he offers phyla-vell the Quasar bands, but she refuses, saying that they rightfully belong to him. And then we have a lesbian kiss. It bothers me that the beautiful bald lady, Moongarden, she was regressed to being a perfect lesbian lover when she was such a sexy male rapist in the past. It seems a waste of a perfectly good rapist. So they managed to cross over back to the real world. Super easy, barely even an inconvenience. And we have some lesbian drama, and just shut up and go rape a bloke again, Moongarden. That's alright, a new munching on Captain Marbles' rug. And a worrying ending back in Oblivion as Miles reveals it was all part of Oblivion's plans. He wanted to make Captain Marbles, the real one, phyla-vell, into an avatar for death. Who doesn't love a plotline that doesn't really gan anywhere? I think it is a bit unfair for me to review this. I am obviously very biased. Having a story where Quasar shows up and is amazing and he gets to fight his nemesis again. It is like a comic that is for me. Part of me does wish that Dan Andy had taken a bit more time to explore the nature of Oblivion, and I stand by my point about the art. I really like the art, but it looks so much better with the colourist who takes hour in a few issues' time. I am obviously giving this a 7 thumbs up.